And good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday from Hunter 5 Actual. So I finally got an upgraded T-34 here in the Soviet tanks. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into these. There is no sense in waiting. So let's go right into it. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody had a good Thursday. Mine was pretty decent, almost Friday, so that's always good news. And, of course, still doing construction in my house, so I apologize if there's any extra noise in the back. Oh boy. I don't think I've done this one yet. This looks terrible, though. For tanks, at least. But, yeah, so just putting this out there right now. So starting next month, so starting next week, I'm going to be going into a new schedule. I'll be doing just Tuesdays and Thursdays. But with just Tuesdays and Thursdays, it'll be a longer, hour-long to an hour, maybe sometimes an hour and a half, long session, as opposed to these 30-minute ones. So that's starting next week. I'll be doing Tuesday and Thursday hour-long sessions. As opposed to the half an hour daily. Alrighty, let's try out the new T-34 that I have. So I'm excited. Let's do it. Oh. Oh man, I've never been on this map before, so I'm super scared to come out into the open area like this. Oh man. Crazy map. New schedule will be next Tuesday and Thursday. Though it'll be Tuesday and Thursday starting from 6 p.m. to 7. You know what? Don't want to die, but also don't want to just be in those death traps down there. Alrighty, let's get some low ground. But yeah, so starting next week, yeah. Thank you. Also, hello. It's always wonderful to see you, Mr. McButters. So I finally got an upgraded T-34, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I've been doing way more realistic battles just because I find it a little bit more challenging because you don't know where the enemy's at. But that also means generally you gotta play it a little bit slower. Alright, let's see what we can do. With the upgraded T-34, not sure. I'm hoping that just in general it's got better horsepower and everything else, but we will find out. Ugh. And this is a big old castle. This is terrible for fighting tanks. Oh. Oh, okay. Now we have an idea where he's at. So that's the fun thing about the realistic battles, is that it doesn't mark the enemy position for you. So you kind of just have to use visual clues. And when they mark targets like this, so this guy right here. So once I'm repaired, I'm gonna pop back up and see what I can see here. But they might have gotten him. Okay, let's see. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just move over to that area, because it still looks like we've got some fire going down into it. Come on, I just want to turn. There we go. There we go. That a girl. There we go. So I find the tanks have a hard time turning in this game. generally speaking. Like, trying to pivot with them. It seems like they're really, like, they don't want to go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Boy. It's kind of tough in this game. I know that in World of Tanks and Armored Warfare was one that I was playing a little bit of, and I actually kind of want to get into it again. Mostly because it's nothing but modern tanks, so I kind of miss my T-72s and my T-90s and my M1 Abrams. But in both of those games, I know that pivot steering is not necessarily hard. But this game, I think it puts such a I don't know. I was gonna say it puts such a hefty amount on realism for like how hard it is, because I know that there's even like you can shift gears manually if you want to, which is pretty cool. But at the same time, like on a controller, they obviously disable a lot of that because, well, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for a controller to try to be shifting gears and everything. Oh boy. Let's see what we can see here. Okay, it looks like we're getting B. Someone's shooting and it worries me a lot. Alright, let's try to move up here. Oop. I mean, I like all the undulating terrain, so that's nice. Yeah, it's a little bit harder because you don't know where anything's at. And I mean, that's not saying much because a lot of games don't tell you where the enemy's at. But I think if you get too used to playing kind of the arcade mode where it will give you an idea if somebody spots the enemy where he's at from as long as someone sees him. Here it's, oh, and we're knocked out. Let's see where he came from. Wow. Oh, really? He's up on top of the... Man. That was lame. Okay, we'll go to my other T-34. Oh boy. He did have the high ground. Oh man, now I'm just scared. I wasn't sure if people could get up that high, and he obviously very much did. Alright, well... yeah, let's get moving. And that's kind of the hard part about doing the realistic battles, is that you can really inch your way along and try to be careful, and then some guy, as long as he sees you, like you're just dead. Which, again, more realistic. And it can definitely make it challenging and fun, but also I can see where people kind of get a little frustrated with it all. Boy. Well, it looks like we're capturing this other one, so that's good. But I'm heading right into the heart of all of this, so that kind of scares me. Also, unlike arcade mode, at least for me, you definitely get way less kills in this type of game mode. Oh man, it is really nerve-wracking, honestly. I don't believe so. I think it's just if you're looking for a more challenging game mode. I don't think the reward track is necessarily anything better or not. Alright, let's keep moving. I'm gonna stay in the low ground, actually. I mean, we're winning, so that's always nice, but, you know, it's definitely a much slower experience, and, kills can be a little bit more enjoyable, I guess. Like, they feel a little bit more fulfilling, but deaths also feel not necessarily cheap, but you definitely feel like, oh man, like, of course that guy saw me from across the map. Alrighty. Oh, we got somebody over here, though. You gotta really look for when they mark enemies, you know? Where'd he go? We definitely got some stuff going on. I just don't know where anybody's at. Oh, Lord. Which means that they're right off to my right flank here. Oh, well, okay. So winning's fun, but, you know, it's still... The arcade mode allows a little bit more action. It's a little bit more dynamic, for sure. Alright, so let's go ahead. And yeah, 14th. I did not do great there. So let's go ahead and actually get back to... I don't know, what do you want to see? Do you guys want to see more realistic or more arcade? Because arcade, I can definitely get a little bit more action in. Realistic is definitely a slower pace, and it's definitely a little bit more exciting in terms of, yeah, nerve-wracking. Oh, well, isn't that sweet? Let's do realistic battles then. I enjoy them, but you definitely don't get as many kills, and it's definitely, much slower pace. But I kind of enjoy that. You don't really get tanks kind of rushing you. You get a lot of, if anything, when you get killed, someone's got a really good spot, and you just made the wrong move. So, you know, it's a little bit rewarding in that sense. But actually, yeah, it does definitely, it's a lot more focused. And it makes me wonder if this is what simulation, because I know that there's like 3 tiers of gameplay in, oh, woof. Nobody likes urban stuff. Oh, and battle. Battle goes on forever. I did a battle yesterday, and that thing lasted the entire, like, 30 minutes. It was crazy. But it was also very tense. It was very exciting. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going anymore. It's definitely a lot more focused. So you have as far as I know, you have 3 different types of, like, gameplay styles in War Thunder. You have the arcade, then you have realistic, which, again, removes some of the HUD and makes it a little bit more realistic in damage and stuff. And then you've got, the simulation, and simulation is, simulation is supposed to be like just the hardest version of it. Alright, let's see. Where do we need to even go here? I need to go this way. Ugh, God. All this urban terrain, that's making me nervous. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can see. Man, never want to be in urban combat without infantry as a tanker. Because tanks are great when you've got the terrain and you've got the range to utilize them, but when you're in an urban environment, the tank's weaknesses really just become accentuated. Like, your elevation depression of how far you can raise and lower the gun really become apparent when you're trying to engage someone on, like, a third floor, but they're on the third floor of a building, but you can't really do it because you don't have the elevation to do so, and you really can't back up to gain that elevation. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, we got kind of a strong point going here. So let's see what we can find. Nope, that's one of our guys. Wow, we kind of definitely got a lot going on here, so that's always good. Alrighty, well... Oh, hello. Ah, shit. Alright, I don't want to be out in the open like this. Because somebody was definitely... Ah, shit. That. Damn it, I can't see. Ah, shit. Oh, damn. This is so bad. And I'm just sitting here. This is so bad. Oh, God. Somebody help me. Oh, my God. That was terrible. Oh, I knew something like that was gonna happen. Just... Of all the dudes, me be the one that's stuck there. Ah, lame. Alright, well, at least we know we've got them all kind of pinned in that area. Oh boy. Whew. Exactly, that was a help. Help. Oh, here we go. Jeez. Man, that guy is really far out there. He's gonna be coming for me next, probably. Oh, man. Ah! Oh boy, my turret's stuck in that one spot. That's great. Alright, there we go. Well, they definitely have me pinned, don't they? God dang. Getting hits, but it's not really doing much. Ah, shit, shit, shit. Oh, God. That was a Stoog. My goodness. Actually, I wonder. Oof. Oofta, oofta, oofta. Oh man, that always makes me worried when there's no more enemy there. Alright, well, I guess now's the time to go across, isn't it? Oh man, I am just dumping rounds. That's no good. Oh boy. My goodness, what is going on here? Ah! Oh, shit. Whew, man, okay, we were doing okay. Man, like, look at that shot. Like, that was a hell of a shot. My goodness gracious. Oh boy, and then you got the people complaining, what's wrong with my team? Oh, silly people. They get so worked up so quickly about it. Yeah, those guys are really good. That's what's wrong with your team. The enemy team is really good. Oh, man. The enemy team's really good and really lethal. That's what's going on, man. Oh, I dumped that round. Of course I did. Shit! Oh, man. Oh, man. This urban combat's tough, man. Alright, let's try to do this and not get killed doing so. Damn. Shit. Where is this guy? Ah! Damn. Oh, man. Well, we definitely got our asses handed to us in that one. There was no getting around that. Oh boy. That was no bueno. Alrighty. Oh, not enough golden eagles. No thanks. I'm good. Alright. What do we got here? Let's do a fast one. Let's do an arcade battle. Let's do an arcade battle. Let's do that. Oh. But yeah, I'm kind of wanting to I'll switch back to Ghost Recon next week, I think. Right? But there's also I kind of want to get back into Armored Warfare just because again, like I said, I'm kind of missing my Abrams and my T90s and everything. And actually, if you're curious, excuse me, that game actually, I don't know if you've ever played Armored Warfare. It's basically this, but with modern tanks. But it actually has a co-op story mode that you can play together against, there's a lot of different game modes that incorporate, AI as well. So I don't know if you'd be interested in, playing that with me. If not, it's cool. Can still just play like this. Oh man, let's just hope it doesn't have. I mean, it's not too different from this, and they've got similar game modes where it's PvP and a bunch of tanks, but it's the co-op story mode that's kind of interesting that you can do with I think up to 4 other players, and you can jump through and blast, some AI tanks and stuff while going through the story. But then they also have like a mixture where it's there's a game mode where it's a mixture of enemy players, but then also PvP. So it's kind of a blend, and it's kind of interesting that way. Yeah, it'd be kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious. Supposedly, it's a pretty good point of that game is the story mode. So we'll do this last battle, and then I gotta go back and finish up some tiling. But well, it just depends on how long this takes to get somewhere. We're bleeding valuable time here. But yeah, but that'll be sometime out in the future. But next week, I think we'll switch it back to some Ghost Recon just to change it up a little bit. And again, just in the future, later in this year, like definitely one of the games that I'm looking forward to playing on all of this is Cyberpunk 2077, because that looks beautiful, that looks wonderful. Single player, story driven RPGs, I love. So that'll definitely be something I pick up later this year. Oh my god, that wait timer. Killing me, Smalls. My goodness. Because I don't think I'm going to have time for another match at this point. Oh, okay. Now it doesn't. Alright, we'll make this the last match then. We'll make this a quick match. An arcade match to make up for all of the ass that thoroughly got handed to me in the realistic battle. So we'll have a little bit of fun. Finish this up. Yeah, right? Witcher 3 was great. I remember that was the last game that I played before I stopped playing games for a while in the army. And it was wonderful, right? Dude, again, getting to how old sometimes we feel. Leroy Jenkins, do you realize how old that meme is? Like, and World of Warcraft in general, or the South Park episode of World of Warcraft, where we saw that and, like, that was us, but that was like 10 years plus ago now. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what we can find here. See who we can see, maybe. Oh, yeah. I forgot how nice it is for when it tells you where the enemy's at. I'm not at the right angle for this. Alright, we're gonna move up a little bit then. And hopefully not die in the process. Yeah, right? That man and his fried chicken. He was already an older dude when that meme became a meme, and it's just so long ago now. By the way, that episode of South Park still holds up so well. The World of Warcraft one, it still holds up pretty well. Alright, what do we have here? Alright, we'll move up a little bit closer. Oh, that's who I was looking for. Oh, shit. Nope, just gave myself away. Oh, that motherfucker. Shit. I need to get the low ground or something. What do we do now? Now we play the game. Alright, that guy's still there. Oh, man. Here we go. Oh, they got him. Okay, I was gonna say, come on. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's my guy. Alright, well, seems that we're doing pretty good for ourselves here. So yeah, let's make this a quick one, shall we? Oh boy, big sitting target like this. Oh boy, we can find back here. Oh, nope. Ah, damn. Oh, man. Okay. Well, we're definitely getting people, that's for sure.
Another zone captured, we have the advantage.
Oh, no. I need at least a kill. Give me that. I didn't even get that last time. Oh, come on, dog. Hey, I got a kill assist. Now I can die happy. Oh, shit. Ah! Martyr 3, Tank Destroyer. To be fair, I was out of the open. And that guy's not doing so well. Alright, let's finish this up. Almost there, and then we'll call this game. Alrighty. Bum 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 ba dum bum. Alright, let's see what we got here. Honestly, we're kind of clearing a house here. I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up destroying all of them before they actually captured something. Oh boy. Lots of it behind me. This guy's making a valiant attempt to stop us, but I don't know how well that's gonna help him. Probably not much. Yeah. Oh well. Well, a little boring, but that was fun. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna call it then. Thank you guys for joining me again. I hope you guys had a good Thursday. I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then from there, we'll go on to next week's schedule. But until then, I hope everybody has a good Friday. Happy end of the week. Thank you for joining. This has been Hunter 5 Actual, and cheers.